Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the hardcore Superflat world. Today, I've got something very exciting that I am wanting to do, but before I do that, thank you so much for all your support on the series. I really do appreciate it. Now, for today's episode, we're going to take a look at something that needs addressing pretty badly: storage. I'm starting to get to the point where I have lots of materials and this is a mess. I can't handle this. I've been farming, I've been doing all sorts of stuff, and I've been living in the poor Fletcher's house, which I've completely converted, and that's just not gonna do any longer. And so today, 5 episodes in, I think it's finally time to make a starter base. And since we're in the new update 1.19, I want to start with some of the newer block palettes. So we're going to use the mangrove logs, and I really want to use mud as well. Now, I haven't made any mud yet, but for those of you who don't know, it is a very simple process. You take a water bottle, you go over to some dirt, and bam, you got yourself some mud. Easy as pie. However, I'm going to need a lot of mud, and doing this by hand just isn't going to work. So I'm going to throw together Ilmango's quick and simple mud farm, and I'm going to walk you through that because it's a pretty easy farm. It's going to help us get all the materials that we need. All right, so this farm is pretty simple to put together, and I think I'm just going to put it right here because we've got the villager breeder right inside there, and I've got my cobblestone generator right here. So why not make our mud conversion set just right here? So we're going to start off by putting a double chest down, throwing a hopper on top of that, and then we're going to put a glass block down here. Now this needs to be any block that you can open up the chest with. And on top of this, we're going to put a repeater, just like that. And then we're going to add a redstone torch temporarily right here. Now, right behind that, we're going to do another repeater going into this one right here. And here we're going to power this repeater real quick by putting a temporary glassstone block in those two places. Let's get those back. And we will put a redstone torch right here. Now that that's there, we can get rid of this block right there. All right, and the next step, we are going to add our dispensers. The first one's going to be right here. And then the second one, we'll put a temporary block here, is going to be facing right in that direction. We can go ahead and remove that block right there. Well, let's get that. And we're going to put a hopper pointing right into the side of it there. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and fill this dispenser completely full of the glass bottles, and we're going to put at least 4 stacks in here, and then we'll just do half a stack right there. I made a couple extra glass bottles, but that's okay. I'll need those for potions. And from this point on, we're going to start placing the water. So let's get this all set up right here. We'll go a block there. Let's just put that there for now. We'll go up 3 here, and then if you want to use trapdoors, you can do this because it does make it a little smaller. You can make this space a little bit more compact. You don't have to do it this way. You can definitely just go ahead and put blocks behind here. Perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's up to you. And then in this section, we want to put a hopper right into this dispenser right here. Let's go up 1 more. And we will put a piece of glass right there. And then from here, we're going to put our water sources in. I went ahead and made an infinite water source right down there. So let's see if I can reach it. Perfect. Oh, but I can't get up. There we go. And so you want your water flowing right onto that hopper. And now you're going to want to cover the top of this up with some glass, just so when the water bottles pop out, they don't fly up here. And now I want to get myself set up to where I can have dirt automatically drop to me. So we'll place that dropper right there. Let's do a hopper here, and then a chest right here. And we can put as much dirt as we want inside of there. Now, whenever we're actually running this mud conversion farm, we can stand here and it's going to spit mud out at us. You know what? Let's just make a floor here just so I have something to stand on. And then last but not least, we need to put a piece of redstone dust right there, and you can go ahead and click on that. All right, now what you want to do is you want to go ahead and throw some dirt here in this dropper. We'll throw that there. And then however much dirt you want to convert, you just throw that right inside this large chest. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put some of that in my offhand. You're also going to want a piece of glass right there, just so you have something to put up against that. Now, it will take a couple times for you to be able to get this to be waterlogged. The first time you place this, it's not going to be waterlogged, so you got to give it time for the dropper or the dispenser here to fill up with water bottles. And it's important that you actually put the hopper going into the right thing, which is that one right there. That's better. Okay, now with that going in the correct spot, make sure you don't mess that up. You can come here, you can place your dirt, it converts to mud, and you collect it. Now, here's the important part. I have efficiency right now. If I try to do this with efficiency, you can see that it's not going to work. I broke the glass. It moves too fast. I'm not going to convert this all to mud. What you need is a diamond or a netherite shovel without efficiency on it. So let's go grab one of those. Now, y'all remember from the dig episode, I did make several diamond shovels, all of them with efficiency 5. We're going to sacrifice this one and we're going to remove the enchants. I'll probably go ahead and throw back mending and unbreaking back on it just so I don't have to go and repair it too many times. But I know it seems like a waste, but trust me, it's worth it because we're going to get all the mud we could ever want. But now that that's removed, let me give you a quick test of what this looks like. I'm going to stand right here, left click, right click, and then this will just sit here and convert. Oh, there we go. Now we can try that. It wasn't working because I didn't have my redstone dust on there. So let's get that back working. So now with a shovel that's not an efficiency shovel, it's going to be the absolute perfect timing. And the dirt's just going to keep replenishing into my offhand. So if I wanted to hit F3 and T, I can walk away from this and just AFK and let this happen over time. So I'm going to spend some time getting myself lots and lots of mud because I want to make some mud bricks. And so we're just going to sit here and do this for a bit. Now, the really cool thing that I like about this farm is the fact that your bottles replenish, so you don't have to sit there and get more and more bottles and keep doing this over and over. Ilmango's got an awesome video. I highly suggest you check that out. I did link it down in the description if you want a little more insight into how this farm works. But I'm going to be collecting and grinding materials, and once I get everything that I need, we're going to start the very first mega build. And when I say mega build, starter build. All right, so I think I've gathered all of my materials here, and there's just a quick sneak peek at what I'm wanting to do. And I'm going to build a rather large building right in this area. Now, if you're new to my content, you may not have seen this design before, but if you've been around for a while, I am stealing the design of my art gallery from the Jevenation SMP. Now, it's not going to be exactly like that. It will have the same overall shape on the outside of it. But before I do that, I want to build up a platform, and I'm just going to fill it in completely with dirt and grass and stuff like that. And then once I'm done filling in this platform, I'll start the build, and we'll jump into a time lapse, and we will have a lot of fun building this very new structure in my world. Okay, so I got my platform all built up here, and I've got to be honest. I said I was going to fill it in, but after like, I don't know, 20 seconds, I was like, no, that's going to be too much work. So I just did this. Now, these bats might become an annoyance, so I might end up having to fill this in at some point. All right, well, I'm going to play with these bats for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to send you guys over to the time lapse of me building this super awesome starter base build. I really hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so I've got most of the build done now, at least the outside part of it, and I have to tell you, I'm absolutely in love with this. But I'm gonna have to do something about this part here, and what I was thinking I would do is just put in some oak planks here along these sides here, and then maybe right there in that section, I'm just gonna put it like this. I'll do like a border of cobblestone. Not path blocks. So do it like that. And then I can come in here and I can replace some of this grass and maybe put in some coarse dirt and some podzol, things like that, just to get that looking a little different. So I'm going to go ahead and replace all this flooring, and I'll be back with you guys in just a few moments. Okay, so we got the flooring all done in here except for this part right here. I'm not sure what I want to put in there yet. Inside of the silo here, I think I'm going to make this my storage silo. And I'm going to set myself up with plenty of storage here. Let's do, let's see here. Let's do this many. All right, so we'll do that on both sides, and what I'm thinking we can do from there, let's pick that up, is we'll do some fences, or we'll do some ladders going up here, and then on top of this, a slab, and then how about a stair? Like an upside down stair, yes. Just like this, and we'll go all the way across here, and then we can throw some slabs right on top of that. And now I'll still be able to open the chests up underneath, but then we can come up here and we can do a whole nother layer of chests on this row right here. And so this will be the storage silo. And we can come up with some other really cool things to put in here. Definitely going to have to figure out some lighting and make some more chests. But I'm going to work on making a couple layers of storage, filling it all up, and then we can come take a look. All right, I think now is a good time to take some of these critters and move them to a brand new area. So let's see if we can grab all these sheep, and we'll be taking them over to our new barn/house. We'll come back for you, Bessies, later. All right, now let's grab some hossies here. We're going to grab all of our horses, and we're going to take them right inside. Let's grab you since, oh, well, I guess that kind of works. I can just ride you. Perfect. Okay, come through here. Yeah. Well, we lost one. That ain't too bad. Perfect. Got the horses in. Now we can bring in some cattle. I think I'll put the cattle right over here. Let's open these gates here for these cattle. The cows seem like they're doing the right thing. We haven't got most of you guys in there. We're going to go ahead and we'll cull the herd just a little bit. And last but not least, we got a couple little piggies right over here. You know, I don't think I've bred any pigs yet. We should probably grab us some carrots and breed these pigs up so we got a nice healthy pig herd here. All right, there you guys go. I'll go grab you some carrots so you can have some dinner. So it looks like we got all of our animals in here. We've got our pigs, we've got cows, we've got horsies, and we've got our sheepies right over here. You know what I need to do? I need to collect myself some chickens because we need some chickens in here as well. So as you can see, I've done 2 layers of my storage room here. Here in the storage silo, I've got 1 layer here. And then I've got my second layer done right up here. This is a lot of chests. I really don't think I'm going to need anything much more than this for right now. But I'm thinking in this area right here, I can build myself a small little automatic smelting area. I think that would be cool. And who knows what we'll build up top there. So if you've got some ideas on what we should build on the top of the silo, comment down below on what would be cool up there, because I need your help with that. Let me go grab some smokers or some furnaces, and we'll get that smelting set up right now. right, and that's the small auto smelting system we have set up here. We've got our regular furnaces here, and we've got the beautiful smokers right over here. I don't think I'm going to need any blast furnaces, since I'm not really going to be smelting any ores. Now, I know I could smelt the swords and stuff that I get from the piglins, but this'll do just fine. So in this top chest here, we would throw whatever we want to smelt. We'll say it's cobblestone. In the bottom chest here, we would throw in our fuel. And if you pop down here, it's going to be smelting everything up, and it will end up right down here in this barrel right here. So easy peasy. I just have to jump up here and load everything up. That's not too big of a deal. Really easy setup, but still, I mean, I've got a ton of space up there. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So again, y'all have to help me out here. Now, standing back and looking at this build, it is quite the sight. I'm loving the mud brick and mud silo. I think that brown is amazing. It goes very well with the mangrove wood barn that we have there. But I need to do some terraforming here. I'm going to create myself some hills. So I'm going to work on that and get all that set and done. That's all going to be done in between this episode and the next one. First off, thank you so much for hanging out to the end of this video. Second off, if you're still here, please make sure that you are liking and subscribing if you're not already subscribed. And if you would like to join the Discord and hang out with us whenever we have game nights, please feel free to join the Discord. Links down in the description. You all have a wonderful day, and thanks for stopping by.